channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my life from 16 years old. So, in January 2016 I was working pretty much full time. I was only 15 years old. I was seeing friends and also putting my work into Pandora. If you're new here and you don't know who Pandora is my horse. I've had her for 5 years now. Everything was going as well as it could go, I suppose, until April the 4th, 2016. I was riding Pandora like normal. She was being a little bit naughty, but that was just normal for her. The next thing I know, she reared up vertical. She tried to twist round at the same time as rearing up and ended up completely losing her balance and landing completely on top of me as we both go down to the floor together. As soon as she realised she was on top of me, she did get up, but as soon as she got off me, I couldn't feel anything. Luckily, my friend was watching me ride and was actually taking photos of me that day. My friend ran to get some, like literally ran straight out of the school to get someone. All of a sudden I was laying on the floor, unable to do anything. All these people started crying around me. The ambulance was called and so was the air out. The first thing the ambulance people thought when they arrived was that I'd broken my back due to me not being able to feel anything. It took around an hour for them to even get me off of the floor and into the ambulance. I got took straight to the nearest hospital to me at the time. I went straight into the emergency room where loads of people started crowding me. I had no idea what was going on. I was high on hospital drugs. Yeah, I literally had no idea. All of a sudden these people were just all over me. They all kept a close eye on me in the resuscitating room until I went for a CT scan, which was absolutely horrendous. If none of you had a CT scan before, it's going into this tunnel. I was sick multiple times. I hated it. But I found out luckily I didn't break my back though I thought I did. But that's what the hospital man said. I have broken my pelvis, which is also very serious. I had to be sent to a specialist hospital. It was around an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me, for them to be able to give me a operation on my pelvis, which included them putting metal plates and screws into my pelvis to make it all like back together again practically, because it was just demolished. If you guys don't know what a pelvis is, I suggest you search up, but your pelvis is what helps you move, because it's all like your hips and everything like that. I was in hospital for literally dead on a week. I was determined to get out because I absolutely hated the places. But the day after I had my operation, they got me to sit up in a chair, as practically since I had done my pelvis, I was just in bed, not being able to do anything. I was falling in and out of sleep, what they found really weird, to then be told that I did have a blood clot. So when I had my operation, they found a blood clot, which practically if they didn't find, I would have bled to death as I was losing a lot of blood. So after I had my operation, I did have to have blood transfusions. I think it was about 2 litres, because I just kept falling asleep as I had no energy and not enough blood in me to keep me awake. It did take me a year to fully recover. So yeah, that was that. So then we're then in 2017. In February 2017, I completely splashed my first car up. I was in a bad place at the time and stressed out. I crashed my car into a tree down a country lane. It was a write-off, it was broken. Luckily I was all okay. I was annoyed and very stressed out, and I was pretty shocked, to be fair. I just wanted to get out of that car. After that happened, everything went pretty shit from there. I started going out with one of my best mates, drinking, to take my mind off things, because well, last year I broke my pelvis, this year I smashed my car. Nothing was really going well. My horse wasn't going well, nothing. A lot happened when I did go out that I don't want to go into details about. It's private and it's between me and a few people, so it's not just about me personally, it is me and someone else, so I don't want to go into details about it, but a lot did happen. Went through quite a lot of shit. I did then get with my partner in August 2017. Things started looking up from there. I had another car, I was working full time, Pandora was going pretty well, I was in a relationship, so everything started looking up. In March 2018 I then did find out I was pregnant. It was a shock, it wasn't planned. You can probably hear Louis in the background. It wasn't planned, but it was a nice surprise. I was only 18 at the time, but me and my partner were financially stable. So yeah, it was going pretty well. We decided we'd keep the baby as well, we both wanted it even though it wasn't planned, and we thought it'd be a nice chapter in our lives and in our relationship. At the end of March we ended up getting our own place to start building our family in, and for a nice home for our baby to come into when he was born. We did find out we were having a boy, which was nice. So then the 23rd November 2018 our little boy arrived, and we finally got to meet him. We was completely over the moon, and so was everyone else. I loved him from the moment he laid on my chest. He's such a gorgeous baby. 7 months later, which is now, my little boy is the best thing that happened to me. He's the funniest, loveliest, happiest little boy I've ever met. He's very clever and very opinionated, but he's the best. And he's brought a lot of happiness to mine and my partner's life. So that is practically the story from 16 to now. I'm now 19, but I'll be 20 in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I didn't want to go into too much detail about too much stuff. A lot more has happened than that in my life, but that was some of the big changes in my life that happened. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe, hit that bell button to become part of the family, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Can you say bye? Say bye! So thanks for watching!